Hey guys. Basically, I'm back here, and as you obviously see right here, and you saw from telling thumbnail and all that, I have the new Sun and Moon action figures, and they're still in the packaging, but honestly, I already love how these guys look, and I don't want to waste any more time. I'll just get into everything once I open them up. And right here, is, first of all, Sun. And already I love this. Like I already said, before they were out of the packaging, I love them. And now, out of the packaging, I love them even more. So, I'll just get into it real quick. Actually, I don't even know what I need to get into. Because, honestly, everything here, as of now, is perfect. Like, there's no real complaints I have for this. Like, everything's spot on. The molds are, like, top-notch. They're perfect and everything. Funko did an amazing job on this. And, like, I just don't know how. Because, like, I did hope that we could get some Sun and Moon, merch. And I mean, and there was leaks about it, so I was just kind of curious as to how they were gonna do it for action figures. And they pulled it off very well, and I didn't expect them to just go this far. And, but like, okay, like, if there's things I do have to get into, well, one is the posability. The posability here feels, it might just be because I just took it out of the packaging, but the posability feels a lot similar to Toxic Springtrap's posability, where it's very smooth and kind of flimsy, but not to the point where the joints will just fall off and everything. Like it holds very well, and you can just move it so easily, and I just love it, honestly. They got all the details that Sun has, and they were just able to pull it off. And down here with his, and like, okay, one of the things I did wonder is how they were gonna do this, like the legs part, because I didn't know like how they were gonna do it, if it's gonna be like separated. They did separate it, but honestly, I feel like it works very well. Like with just the like spherical shape or whatever. I don't even know if that's the proper word, but I don't know. And like his shoes right here are just really cool looking. I really like how they look. They obviously have all the details on there, and they're not, and I'm pretty sure, sorry about that, I got a call on Discord, hopefully you didn't hear, but you probably did. But anyways, as I was saying, like, they got the shoes spot on, and the details, like the moon right here, and the stars, they're actually, they're actually, 3D printed out. Like, they're not just painted on there, they're just printed out, and Funko did not mess with the painting. They did not mess up. Like everything on here is perfect with the painting. The only thing, though, is that, like, for the painting, I would say, I don't know how or why, but some of the painting on my figure has just a few weird marks, and also the fingers. They look very dirty, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, because, like, when I found these guys at Books A Million, first of all, and there was only two of each, one sun figure and another, and one moon figure and another, etc. And both of them had, like, very dirty little fingers, so I don't know if it was supposed to be like that, but then again, I may just be wrong, speculating all that. But, I feel like I should get to the face, because obviously that's the main highlight here. Funko did an amazing job with this face. They got the sculpt down, everything, and, all the triangles or everything, the points that, are all around Sun's head are very well done, and it even fades, from that orange to yellow or whatever. It just kind of looks really nice. I honestly love how they did that. If there's one thing I do have to nitpick about the face, though, is the eyes. Now, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Sun doesn't have any, like, blank spaces for where his pupil should be. And this is, like, the only reason why this is there here, I think, is because, the same mold is used for Moon. I mean, that's obvious. But I feel like for Sun's mold, like, they already removed, like, for Sun's model, like, they already removed the cap and added the triangles or whatever around his head. I don't know the proper word, so forgive me, but I feel like they could have just done something with the eyes and just make them solid and not have a blank white space for where the pupil should be. And that's just because I think it looks weird. But then again, you like if you're displaying them or something, and you shine them with a bright light and like a very bright light, and you don't focus on it too much, then you really don't notice it. But here he obviously has a little kind of a skirt, I guess, and a little neck collar. And they even did the back detail where he has a hook for him to, fly around in the games. But the one thing that really tickles my pickle here is the back. And not only because, it's flat like how it should be, but they added the freaking, like, the circuit board or whatever, and they actually painted it. Like, they actually gave it detail with the wires and everything. And this is just amazing. And also, this right here, and he could just look up like that, and I'm pretty sure, like, you could see the bolt here, which I'm pretty sure you could just take it off, but I don't want to do that right now, because I just love this figure too much. And his hands are in a weird posability where one looks like he could hold something, and, the other is just not. But, I don't mind it, honestly. Like, when I saw these figures, I was kind of, I don't know why I was fidgety on the posability, and like with the hands, I should say. I don't know why I was like kind of skeptical with the hands, but then again, it really doesn't look bad, and I love how it looks. I love how everything looks about this, honestly. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's Sun. I just wanted to try and get all the main complications with this guy out of the way before I got on to the last, but not least, Moon. And I'll just open it. And here is Moon, and I don't think I mentioned it for Sun, but I was able to get, the packaging off without completely destroying it for both of them, so, yeah, there's that. And I also really like how this looks, so, yeah. Anyways, here is Moon, and by far, he is my favorite. Like, if I would have to choose Sun or Moon, I would go Moon, because, by God, this is incredible. Like, I know I am just sounding maybe a little biased, but honestly, like, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. But one thing I already noticed is that, like for Sun's limbs, mainly arms, mainly the arms, when you move them around, you can move them symmetrically like that, and it's not as stiff. But I think Moon's, for some reason, is more stiff. Like, you see how much more slower I'm going. Like, I'm having to kind of do more of that. I'm pretty sure you can still move it, but if you try to do it, like, real quick, he'll just break off. So there's that. But one thing I do like about his arms is how, like, kind of like with Sun's little triangles right here, his arm actually fades from the dark blue into his normal, like, Moon color. And I think they did fantastic with that. And everything here is practically the same besides the head and everything. The places that were 3D modeled are just, the same here as they were for Sun. He's got a buttons, a half side right here. And, the only thing different here is just the painting, really. Like, his pants are the same, except, they just added the stars, which look really well done. Like, look at that. Look at that little crevice. How are they able to do that and make it look good? I don't understand. But, yeah, the shoes look the same, or I don't even know if they're shoes, but I don't know. I just call them shoes. The little skirt here is kind of the same but the neck collar is, color dark blue. I call it dark blue because it looks dark blue. But, the only real thing different here is the face, obviously, as, the side here is colored very darkly, and it's done without much of any, like, paint smudges. Like, you barely see anything here. And obviously he has his red eyes, which I get that they did, like, I get why they put that little space there for, for Moon's eyes to look better, but, my point still stands where I feel like they could have just remodeled, like, Sun to have, like, a very clear, symmetrical white eyes, and all that. Like, and besides, I don't even know why they even needed to do that. I mean, I guess it could, I guess it did help, because the eyes will be in the same spot, but then again, it's like, it just kind of makes me wonder just why. But yeah, everything here otherwise is perfect. He looks like Moon. He has his cap, which, you know, has his bell on it with the stars that are so tiny that they still look perfect. But everything else here, like, you know, the hanger on the back and his wires right there, it all looks good. There's not much to say about Moon since he's practically the same, except, and also different, I guess. But I don't know. I just love these figures so much. Anyways, sorry about that. But yes, that is it for this little review. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these figures, and if you want to get them, I recommend looking at Books A Million, because that's where I found them. And yeah, if you don't have one, then you might have to go out of town somewhere. But, you know, then again, it really doesn't matter. I just think these guys are amazing. Definitely Funko's best FNAF action figures that have come in recent years. Besides the FNAF AR Wave, because the FNAF AR Wave has had some like pretty decent ones when it comes to the Arcade Mayhem figures. But these definitely take that spot in being the best, I feel like. And also, one thing, they did also update the packaging on the back, where they included Sun and Moon, and it's just, I just think it's weird how they included, you know, these very detailed, cool figures that are actually accurate to these very, very bland and inaccurate figures that they've released in the past. Like, I just think it's weird. Yeah, but funny. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you didn't watch my video, like the last one before this, I did state that the Basic Line Movie 2 is now in production. I would say about 30 minutes has been filmed, like 20 to 30 minutes, I would say. And that's just the beginning. I still have lots more to do. This is going to be a long movie. I hope it to be 3 hours and not 4 hours like Lullaby, but then again, who knows? But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You know, but it's, you know, it's a review. I don't know what enjoyment you get out of this, but then again, I don't care. Anyways, okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like I already said same thing too many times. Anyways, goodbye, love you guys, and I'll see you all later.